What if America's end was predicted over a century ago, and we've been living that prophecy? In 1893, attorney and political commentator Ingersoll Lockwood published Barron Trump's marvelous underground journey. It died in obscurity. 3 years later came his sequel, The Last President, which barely registered any sales. Then in 2017, amidst Twitter threads and Reddit deep dives, these dusty volumes exploded online, just as Donald Trump stepped into the Oval Office. What changed? Lockwood's protagonist is Barron Trump, an aristocratic boy living in Trump Castle, New York. Restless, rebellious, convinced he's destined for greatness, he follows instructions left in a mysterious manuscript to travel through Arctic snows, remote castles, and hidden underground civilizations. His guide is a man named Don. Fiction or an eerily accurate prelude? Fast forward to 2025. Donald Trump is again at the center of a national storm. Division, impeachment trials, indictments, pandemic fallout, economic stalls. Meanwhile, his youngest son, Barron Trump, same elite pedigree, castle-like Manhattan address, guarded public image, moves in shadows, rarely seen but always present. Don and Barron, life imitating old pages. The Last President opens. That was a terrible night for the great city of New York. The night of Tuesday, November 3rd. Election night. The story's outsider wins the presidency amid popular unrest. Banks are attacked, streets erupt in riots, currency collapses, rich and poor clash in desperate mobs. He's hailed and feared as the last president of the United States. History replaying fiction, or fiction scripting history? Barron Trump's real-life mystery deepens the parallel. He appears at select events, solemn at the inauguration, stoic on Marine One, silent in crowds. He's tall, reserved, a cipher. Some say it's parental protection. Others whisper legacy grooming, a dynastic plan to cement lineage when American institutions crumble. Why did Lockwood's works vanish for more than a century? Why did they resurface precisely with Trump's rise? Why does the Library of Congress archive them, yet they remained hidden until modern algorithms dug them out? Because these novels don't just tell a story, they mirror our age and warn of what lies ahead. And what lies ahead? The last president, not the next, the last. An era collapsing, democracy unraveling, martial law draped over digital surveillance, AI oversight replacing ballots, a new order rising from upheaval. Every empire ends, Babylon burned, Rome fell, the USSR imploded. America's fragility now exposed. Currency destabilization as the dollar wavers. National debt ballooning beyond control. Civil unrest fueled by social divides. Surveillance amplified by AI and tech giants. Media trust eroded by disinformation. Global alliances cracking under pressure. A political dynasty consolidating power. But there's more. In early 2021, a cryptic site IngersollLockwood.com appeared. No clear owner. Its homepage bore Lockwood's name and strange glyphs. Pages hinted at quantum networking, underground operations, a rescue mission to save the Republic, and references to military intelligence programs. Comments in the HTML code referenced Prophecy Update 2025 and Barron activation. Digital breadcrumbs or deliberate distraction? If Trump is Don and Barron the traveler, who then steps up as the final president? One of them? A chosen successor? Or was the true last president already in office, and every vote since has been an illusion? Sometimes collapses whisper in silence, through apathy, engineered distractions, broken platforms, and heroic myths that mask the end. Lockwood's fictional last president isn't assassinated, impeached, or deposed. He fades into irrelevance as his world vanishes, because the republic he led stops existing. In Washington, aides quietly flagged Barron Trump references in declassified memos. Librarians discovered cryptic marginal notes in original binders. Conspiracy podcasts dissect every line like scripture. Even policy think tanks now ask, what if Lockwood's novels were never fiction but encoded strategy? So ask yourself, was Lockwood predicting the future, or did architects of power mine his pages to script reality? A warning, or a blueprint? If it's prophecy, we're living its final chapters. If it's a playbook, we're trapped in its design. Are we racing toward the moment when there will be no president to lead? When the office itself becomes a relic? Are we watching America's last sunset? You be the judge. If you're awake, you already know what to do. Subscribe to our free underground newsletter. Act now.